Zemheri was 32 years old, born blind. He liked to call himself blind because to him the word wasn't surrender, it was freedom. "The world I don't see can't betray me," he would always say. Of course, the corner of his table betrayed him every week by slamming into his knee, but that was another matter. One morning, it happened again. When Zemheri bumped into the table, he groaned in pain. "Enough already, Masa! Let's make peace at this point." Just then, the doorbell rang. It was Hassan, the building caretaker, waving the electric bill in front of his face as if Zemheri could see it. "Your electric bill, Zemheri Abi." Zemheri smiled and reached out his hand. "Hassan, I'm blind. Waving the bill doesn't increase the pixels." Hassan froze for a second, then stammered, "You're right, Abi," and awkwardly pulled his hand back. As Zemheri walked toward the kitchen with the bill in hand, his fingers found the blender switch instead of the coffee machine. Suddenly, the whole kitchen filled with a loud motor sound. Vrrrr! Zemheri yelped, Okay, I get it. You're not coffee. I understand." He burst into laughter, right up until he bent down and hit his head on the edge of the counter. And in that moment, the comedy turned into quiet pain. Because that corner didn't just hit his head, it hit something deeper. Zemheri carried a silent longing inside him, a world he had never seen, faces he would never recognize, a sun he knew only by warmth, not by color, a sky described to him but never witnessed. He pressed his palm against the counter and thought, "If only, just once, I could see." It was a sentence he never said aloud. His phone rang. It was his sister. "Zemheri, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Don't go alone. I'll come." Zemheri swallowed. "Okay," he said softly. "Come then." Suddenly, the doorbell rang again. This time, it was Munevver Teyze, the sweetly eccentric old lady from upstairs. "Zemheri, my boy, my TV broke again. Come and take a look." Zemheri chuckled. "Auntie, how am I supposed to look at the TV?" Munevver replied, "Son, just because you can't see doesn't mean you can't tell what's wrong. Come on." Zemheri followed her with his cane and felt around the TV. The plug had slipped out. "Auntie, the plug." "Oh my goodness, no wonder the screen wasn't showing anything. How did you even know?" Zemheri shrugged. "Looking without seeing is kind of my specialty." While she prepared tea, her voice softened. "My child," she said, "you laugh, but your eyes hold a deep sadness. Don't you notice?" Zemheri's shiver ran through him. Who would notice sadness in eyes that couldn't see? "Really?" he asked quietly. "Really," she said. "To understand someone, you don't need eyes. The heart replaces them sometimes." Zemheri's throat tightened. That night, rain began to fall. He sat by the window and inhaled the scent of rain. Rain was equality. Those who see, those who don't, everyone got wet the same. Then the doorbell rang again. Zemheri dragged his cane to the door. The moment he cracked open the door, a familiar thunderous voice filled the hallway. "Zemheri! Bro, I missed you, my blind legend!" It was his childhood friend, Jem. "Jem? You? What are you doing here?" Jem hugged him so tightly that Zemheri screamed, "Bro, you're pulling my lungs out through my pants. Easy." Jem immediately loosened his grip. "Sorry, I don't know how heavy you are. I can't see. No, wait, you can't see. Ugh, forget it. Neither of us is seeing anything right now." They both burst into laughter. The entire apartment filled with their joy. Zemheri tried to make coffee for Jem, but grabbed the iron instead. Jem shouted, "Zemheri, that doesn't make coffee. It makes shirts." Zemheri doubled over laughing, tears streaming down his face. But half of those tears were laughter, and half were something heavier, because Jem's arrival reminded him of a truth.
Sometimes it takes someone's touch to remind you how lonely you've been. Jem was talking when he suddenly went quiet. He saw something fragile pass over Zemheri's face. "Zemheri, are you okay?" he asked softly. Zemheri smiled, but the smile carried pain beneath it. "Sometimes I feel like I'm an ocean, Jem, vast but invisible." Jem put a hand on his shoulder. "I see you, man, and I'm one of the few who can see you without seeing you. You get me?" Zemheri smiled, and this time he didn't hide his tears.